I knew he'd either kill me or kill himself. Ultimately, it was the latter. He was strange and dangerous. He was exquisitely unique.
Fuck, they're getting closer. They're here. They're under my bed. They're in my head. Here. In my fucking head. Leave me alone. Let me be. Leave me.
I felt special being acquainted to him, and privileged to be let in to know his monsters. They were aggressive and big, and they weren't bashful, unlike him. They devoured me. In trying to keep them at bay, I could remain engaged with him. His illness was cruel. He was indifferent toward me, but it was a powerful elixir, a reminder I was no good and deserved this. His sadness, it stimulated me.
I don't want to talk. There's nothing wrong. I need to be left alone to write, to think, to be. I need you to stop trying to love me. Stop trying to save me. Stop trying to be so fucking nice to me.
I realized that being with him gave me a false sense of something. I don't know what it was. I don't know. But when I was worried and hurt and struggling and afraid, I was home. So was he. The monsters came and went. I always knew which one was present by the tone of his voice, the smell of him, the way he looked at me. They each had distinct personalities, a way about them. I got used to them, and I even began to, mimic their behaviors. I cut away from the light of life.
I'm going out. I need some air. I'll bring you a pizza or a sandwich from the deli. You like tuna, right? At least I got that right. Tuna with peppers, right? We'll consider it date night. I just need some air. I just need to be alone. I'm sorry. I need some air.
The demons that lived within me were awoken by the demons in him. Mine knocked hard on my rib cage. That's where they live. Wanting to get out, begging me to let them loose, to go play. Mine especially liked the heavy, lazy one that came round often. That one starred in a way that warned me to run. And sometimes I did. But I always returned to find him supine and catatonic. They zapped his energy and made him quiet, and that made me feel safer for a while. Big, heavy, lazy one took up all the space. There was no light.
You look at this. What is this? It's like a rash or some kind of virus. I'm not feeling well. I need to lay down. I'm really not feeling well. Can you go to your parents? Can you let me have some space? Could you give me that? I will be better by the time you return. You should go home. I am in darkness. I am darkness. You're light. Go home. You're happier there. I promise I'll be better when you get back.
My love needed to pee, to eat, to get up, but he didn't. He couldn't. He laid about with eyes glossed over like a snake in waiting. The lazy, heavy one was a real predator, holding my love down with the weight of a ton of bricks. He pressed hard when my love tried to move, couldn't lift his body up to sit on the edge of the bed, could barely get his arms in his shirt sleeves, could barely button up, get his legs in his pants, zip him up, and adjust his privates like all men do.
Can you turn the lights out on your way out? I'm sorry. Just turn them off, please. Thank you, fuck, please. Just go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm so fucking tired of being sorry.
Could barely get his fingers through his hair to fix the bedhead matting that seemed a permanent style for my love. From all the hours, the days, the weeks, he'd have his head pressed against the bed pillow in that same crooked position. Some days he'd finally get up, but seemed like he'd forgotten how to walk or turn on the lights. What did it matter to turn them on? He would remain in darkness. As he moved like a big lumbering giant through the apartment, a body almost atrophied, the lazy, heavy one gave off a stench of death and mold and oldness and goodbyes as a reminder that he was owner of my love and that getting near would cost me dearly. I never did say goodbye. I think big, lazy, heavy one finally got his way and lifted my love high up in the air and flung him hard, slammed him down hard like a rag doll, letting him drop hard on the cold cement. Foreverness is quiet and lingers. Lights out. Good night.